Hey guys, Mr. Moan here. You know, we've been talking about the takeover of our country, right? You know, that what we do is one thing and what everybody else does is something else, right? If you ever considered that we live in a two-tier system here, right? You know, it's something that maybe you should think about again. If you've ever questioned it, right? I'm doing this on the fly, by the way, right? Now, as far as I'm concerned, right, what's going on here, is totally illegal. And yet, everything else, you know, look at this lovely BMW here, right? I wonder who paid for that, right? Anybody in black? I do wonder, don't you? Right? And then we walk down the street here, right? And I pointed this out once before, right? As to what the hell's going on. These people are just taking the piss. You know, they're just taking the piss out of this country. I can't believe it. And we got these, you know, people in so-called government in power. They're not government at all, right? They're there probably just to keep us all down. Right, I haven't even finished this video yet, and it meant to be short. But I'm walking down the street here, right, and well, it just goes on and on. You know, this is the centre of Bedford. It just goes on and on. Right, stick with me, guys. You know, this is not England any longer. It is not England any longer. Right, it has been taken over by every bloody foreigner known to man. And the government doesn't give a rat's arse about it, right? You know, we have the occasional English person. Well, you know, I film them because they're English. But the majority that I see walking down these streets, playing their bloody music, every one of them's a bloody foreigner. For God's sakes, what happened to this country? You know, I'm exasperated by it all.